Tenko is dead and I am pissed about this murder. The victim is Tenko. What? Chabashira. Have I ever pronounced her last name? The ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle empty room on the 4th floor. The time of death is approximately 11 AM. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. Wasn't that the same for Angie's murder too? Hold on. A stab wound on her neck, the same as Angie's cause of death, yeah. So it still might be the same culprit after all, but they just felt like killing. Why? It doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse? Alright, he's afraid of ghosts.
Jeez.
God, not again. Curse! Ah! Runs. Oh!
Hey!
Okay, dude.
What? Curse? Kaito, calm down.
I love this.
No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
Deserved. A dull sound reverberated through the room. Ah!
Are you okay? My bad.
Got hit in the balls. My bad, Shinichi. I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's correct.
True, we haven't time to mourn Tenko's death, as our own lives are at risk.
This is...
That's true, but Angie and then Tenko? And to think earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. Yeah, she was during the investigation. I'm sorry, Tenko.
How can this be?
It all Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. Damn. That was a nice entrance, Shinichi. Alright.
Well...
It's too dark in here. We can't investigate, even if we wanted to.
Got it.
Gonta, bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay?
No.
No, that won't be necessary. Oh, Kibo, let's go. What can you do?
Ah!
Your flashlight function. Yeah, that's not necessary at all.
Huh?
Huh? Why?
Listen up!
Show him, Kibo! Show him your new power! Right, Miu and Kibo were doing something in her research lab, right? In this chapter. New power? Whoa!
His eyes lit up!
It's super bright. That might be too bright, actually.
I, Miu Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Damn.
Oh, man.
Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
It's okay.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Why is that a truth bullet? Excuse what? Okay. Kibo's flashlight function. I mean... It's a wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the Dog God. It's fucking heavy, that's what I remember. During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
If I remember correctly.
Q said it was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls.
What?
What do you know about girls? Have you even touched one besides your mother? Maki! What the fuck? Where's this coming from? What?
I'm kidding.
That's good. I'm kidding anyway.
Is this...
If this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily. No, it would have been impossible.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. Dog statue. Alright. Then we have the white sheet, or white piece of cloth. It's the white sheet we used for the seance. This was placed on top of the cage. This whole thing was just a terrible idea. Alright, Kia was the one who removed it.
Is this...
This cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque. And on the back? Look, there's a bloodstain on it, right around the middle of the sheet. Okay.
But
no hole in the fabric. Yeah, because she was stabbed from beneath the floorboards. Which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through this cloth.
Okay.
She was stabbed while underneath the cloth. White sheet. And then we have the cage. I guess not. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be... Please, rest your forehead upon the stone marker I've placed here. It's... Wait. Oh, yeah. It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work? Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for a forehead to rest upon. Like this? Tenko had her forehead on this rock, hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. I mean, it is a truth bullet, so I guess it'll be important, but I don't see how and why. Oh no, we can't check out the cage, we just had to get closer. This is the cage used in the seance.
Is this...
It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage.
okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. We're supposed to remove it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first.
Hey,
Hey, look at this!
is this...
A bloodstain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
Yes, I imagine so. This spatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right, Tenko went under the cage before the seance. I mean, that goes without saying, right? She was speaking to us before this all started, so I don't... Oh, well. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead. It must have happened when that, like, sound occurred during... while we were, like, singing the song. If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain this bloodstain, right?
Huh?
Huh? Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. No. I don't think so, because she wasn't responding before that. I don't think that's a possibility. But we'll see, I mean, anything goes in Danganronpa world. Iron cage. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is the stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Ah, wait. Yeah, the sound. Understood. I will not say word until the... Oh. Never mind. No, Maki's got a point then. I guess maybe she was still alive, but she just refused to speak. Maybe. I will not say word until the seance is over. Right? Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Nope.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
Huh?
No way she would have kept quiet. Oh my god. Oh, just the thought. What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You're speaking from experience?
That's obvious.
Of course, quick deaths are my specialty. Well, then that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. Can we check beneath the floor? Like, can we... Is that possible? You're right, I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. Tenko's last moments. Nope. What was the... Oh yeah, right. I guess we can check keyboard later. Hole in the corner. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. Doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
is this...
A hole? Looks like there's space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down there. Something dropped down there?
Got a minute?
After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves? Okay, so we
Okay.
can, that's good. Right, let's do it. Hole in the corner. Alright. Well, as far as I can tell, that's all we can check out here.
Leave it to me.
I will become the guiding light that shines on you all. Thank you, thank you. I guess let's talk to everyone.
Oh, man.
Okay, we know that. This investigation is over and shut, and it's all thanks to me for giving Kibo his new function. Now then, Kanfu's killer is obviously one of you, stupid asshole, who signed up to do this bullshit seance in the first place. I
No.
agree that it was bullshit. No, not necessarily.
Huh?
Huh, seriously? This seance was clearly set up to lure her in and kill her. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her?
Could it be?
So you believe that Tenko was killed during the seance?
Fucking moron!
There's no other possibility, shit for brains. God, you don't even know that? It is true that Tenko was alive before the seance began. This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Tenko answered Kyo, so at that point she was most certainly alive. But when the candles were relit, she had already been killed. That means she was killed in the dark, I'm positive. What time exactly was Tenko killed after the candles were blown out? That may be an important point of this case.
That cannot be.
Why? Why did this?
I knew it.
Kyo, I know the murder was pretty shocking.
But of course.
Of course, I'm shocked about that as well. Oh, it was... Right. He cares more about the seance. But why did the seance fail? We performed all of the steps flawlessly. It either failed or she was already dead at that point, right? He seems more concerned by that than the murder.
Ah, yes.
If we perform the caged child again and summon Tenko's spirit this time.
This is stupid.
Cut the crap, just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did you get killed during the seance?
I see, yes.
True, it may be best to move past what happened to know why the seance failed.
Is that so?
Whatever, just hurry up. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the marker stone. Then Shuichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. Then all four of us placed the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Shuichi blew out the candles.
Yes.
Finally, we all sang the caged child song. The seance should have been complete, but... now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. Yeah, did no one else, like, notice that? It was, like, only us singing. It must have been super quiet, so... There it is. Damn, we just kept going, like... It is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have Hold on! We were standing fucking still, just singing a song. How could anyone trip? Oh my god. That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Q knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all four of us removed the dog god statue. Next, I took off the white cloth, and then... Himiko ran over to the cage, and then, the moment she lifted it... Then it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance. No. But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes? And I don't think anyone could have like used like a candle or like a flashlight or anything. Since there are gaps in the floor, we would have noticed since it was pitch black. So if someone was beneath the floorboards and killed her, they must have done it in complete darkness, which... How? Right. Then when was she killed?
Well, that's...
Yeah, that is a problem!
I see, yes.
There is another problem,
How?
and that is, why ever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out.
Perhaps.
Maybe someone moved from their corner? Did someone else sneak in here?
What's the point?
Obviously, since this seance was clearly a sham. Maki never was one to pull her punches. That stare though. Sound during seance.
Why? How can this be?
Gonta's so ashamed. Why Gonta no could protect her friends? I mean, it's not your fault, you weren't here, come on. And even if you were, like, no one could have predicted this.
Hey!
Himiko! Hey, Himiko! Be strong, Himiko!
Wait,
Gonta, if you shake Himiko that much, she's going to break.
But
But she not talking. It's like Himiko not even here.
like I thought.
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now. Okay. Himiko. Don't worry. I guess not. Okay.
Well,
Do these floorboards seem a little unstable to you? They're tough to walk on. The floorboards aren't nailed down. They're just lying on top of cross pieces. That's what Gonta told me. That's probably the reason they're a little unstable. They've only been laid on top. That's why they're unstable.
Well,
Well, the walls are fairly thick and sturdy. I can't imagine they'd come loose easily.
is this?
But if someone wanted to remove a floorboard, they could easily do so, right? Yeah.
okay.
Yes, I suppose. Let's see. I mean, that's what happened right there, right? I said things that made Tinko look suspicious, and now this. I'm sorry, Tinko.
Stop it.
Cry later.
What?
Damn.
Because
Crying won't bring Tenko back, and if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
Okay.
I need to find the truth and pin down the culprit for Tenko and all of us.
I guess.
You're right, Tenko would want us to figure it out so she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize. The candles, right? Candles hung on the walls. They're the only source of light in the room. There are no windows in this room, so without the candles it was pitch black. But how did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? Unless, like, I don't know, Kibo's like a night vision function that we don't know about. I think that would have been mentioned. How's there always something I just completely overlook then? Oh, yeah. The magic circle, maybe. It's the magic circle Q drew on the floor. Well, at least it was.
Dear.
Oh dear. It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
well,
Was this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
what?
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I have performed many successful seances. Why? I've even had spirits enter my body.
I'm right already.
Shut up! I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Holy fuck. Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
But
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document.
Hey,
Isn't that right, Kyo? He is fucking hurt. He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. What do you mean there's more? No. Oh, I guess. Right, she said we should check the hole once we're done, right? What? What else? Ah, we got the circle, we got the cloth, we got the dog. I can't be the monitor. Or maybe. Ah. There we go. Ah, this floorboard is loose. And it's the one right under Tenko.
why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
if I remember correctly,
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
but
A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose. There we go.
hey,
Maki, we finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the floor?
By the way,
It seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light?
that's true.
Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, that should be fine.
okay.
Then I'll go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we can go down.
Okay.
Okay, got it. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. It's still dripping. Fuck, man. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues.
Well,
It looked pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place.
Okay.
Yeah? I was worth checking, nonetheless. What the fuck is that? A fucking... Yeah, a sickle. I was gonna say scythe. There's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's clearly a different murder weapon, though. We had the katana, and now this. The blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
is this...
This came from my research lab. What kind of weapon is this?
Huh?
It did.
Well,
A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. Can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too.
Well,
If she was to attack with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches.
that's right.
And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself.
but
But even if this is a murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab it with a 6-inch blade, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible. Then her posture is the question.
Hey,
If the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
that's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. Huh. Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. What? Oh my god, someone came in here from one of the different, or like, from the left room, I guess. We're in the middle one. Some of the wood has corroded and is broken off, so you can see into the next room.
hey,
This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part is rotted away. It looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But I can get into the next room through here.
that's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? Then the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did alright because we had a light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. That might make it impossible to move around in there.
Nope.
Then they could have used the light, like we're doing right now, but we would have noticed.
Well,
True, no! Use the light to move around under the floor, is that possible? I don't think so, dude. Wait, dried blood? There's a blood stain on the ground underneath the loose floorboards. But that's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here?
Hey,
Hey, the back of this floorboard has blood on it too.
ah,
You're right, there's a little bit of blood on the underside of this floorboard.
what do you mean?
Did Tenko's blood spatter here when she got killed? No, it's dry, so it's...
that's true.
I wonder, I can't really be sure yet.
Okay.
But these blood stains here are completely dry. There must be some reason these particular stains are dry. Man, I can't make sense out of anything yet, like... Fuck! What is going on?
Ah,
Ah, look! Part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboards is cut off.
That's true.
It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width too. And from what I can see of it,
that's true.
it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. The question is why? Another crosspiece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall in this portion. If this portion is missing. Okay.
Then
So what purpose did this serve? The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all of this, then why? I am gonna like omega fail the glass trial, bro. I think we've finished investigating here.
Is that alright?
Maki, you want to head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. Now Shuichi must be feeling right at home. After Maki and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation. Like in the first trial, Shuichi used dust as evidence twice, if I recall correctly.
by the way,
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise? No, let's check the others.
Huh?
What do you mean?
because
If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the black hand we need to vote for is
You're right.
the culprit for the first murder, the culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's?
Okay,
Yeah, of course.
but
But this is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of the two who died, I need to reveal the truth of both their deaths. Well, I understand why you feel that way. But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. But can we like check the other two rooms, like left and right? When I came to the hallway, a scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. What? No, 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 no! No!
Lie!
Fuck you! Fuck! No, I'm dead! It's a lie! It's a lie, fuck off! Fuck you! I'm... This fucking asshole! This fucking asshole! Nee! Did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror?
huh?
What are you doing?
Oh?
Oh, sorry, I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
Why?
So, wait. Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. Then, suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard.
Huh?
You stepped through a floorboard?
That's so mean.
The fucking animation playing and everything. It's alive! This game, bro! Oh my god. Jeez, that got me good. Cause of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
got a minute?
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything.
Ah.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kinda stepped through. What bad luck. The crosspiece was gone? Does that mean...
Huh?
I guess we're done? The fuck?
Confidence, dreams. That's what the killing game is all about.
I need to rewatch that fucking scene. I was like partially looking away because like, I couldn't believe it, but then I need to rewatch that later. Oh my god.
Killing game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own two eyes.
Alright.
Baseball, soccer, mobile nothing compared to the killing game.
True.
The killing game just can't be beat. Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
I guess time's up.
Oh.
Ah, man, it's because of you guys. I didn't have enough time to check something.
Huh?
What were you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately,
Man.
I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Q perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew his magic circle in the same exact way as in this picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tools too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. At the class trial, so see you there. Kokichi left, the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Alright, let's go, bro.
That's true.
Okay. Is Maki nervous? I see, so even she gets nervous sometimes.
Do you want to die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die? Ah! Maybe later. Alright, well, time to get lost. Oh, I found it! Alright. So, like, I'll just have to rely on like Shuichi's deduction skills on this one. Like, this will probably be like the worst trial for me yet. Like, I have just no clue whatsoever. I thought like the most confusing part would be the logs in Angie's research lab and how they were like different, right? You had to remember. But they're like, where am I? Is it one killer? Is it multiple? We're about to find out.
Oh dear.
It would appear we all have gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us.
Oh.
Less friends mean it that much harder to solve mystery.
Don't worry.
Well, don't worry, I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Gonta. Yeah, Gonta do his best to help. I'd want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaito idiot level. What? What's that supposed to mean?
Are you okay?
More importantly, are you okay, Kaito?
Ah.
Yeah, I'm feeling better now. But wow, Makiro sure does pack a punch.
I don't know.
It's your fault. You don't need to worry about dwindling numbers. Our dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far. Fuck you!
That being said,
I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine.
hoo-yah!
These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world.
Unacceptable.
It's as though every time you open your mouth you become less likable.
Rest in peace.
Atua, please lend us your power.
But
It may be difficult for us to rely on Atua, considering what happened to Angie, whom Atua loved most of all.
well, you know.
She shouldn't have relied on Atua in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially Atua.
I also.
So what? Robots can believe in God.
Indeed.
Actually, before I even met Angie, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean. What was that laugh? You might call it an inner voice. It tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble.
Got a minute?
How long are you going to say that for? Atua and Go is so meta right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, the trial this time is gonna be rough. Got caught in Monokuma's trap.
Huh?
His trap?
That's right.
Probably made the fourth floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating.
All right already.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's no way.
Hey, so
Shuichi, say something. Defend me, bro.
Huh?
What should I say? They're right. Alright, well. Why did the seance fail? I never did figure out why. Still more interested in that than the case. I, for some reason, do believe it would have worked. So, yeah. Someone messed up, or someone interfered. This trial's gonna be rough. True, true, true. I respected Angie and Tinker so much since the moment we met.
shut up!
Nothing's gonna be stopping crying about it. Also, he's lying.
All right already.
Besides, I was a liar, wasn't it?
It's a lie.
Yep, you guys have figured me out already, so there's no point in keeping up the act. He's doing this every time, it's getting old. Kokichi never changes, no matter what situation he's in.
Listen up!
Try using your brain so I don't have to. My golden brain cells are a gift. Alright.
Please wait.
It's true, though I do not know if it can be attributed to God per se. I can hear an inner voice guiding me when I don't know what to do. I can't explain why, but I believe that voice will lead me to hope as long as I listen to it.
On your knees!
Shut up! Why the fuck is the robot talking about God anyway? It's unseemly.
You're so dumb.
That inner voice is probably just a radio or something. Like in taxis and stuff.
That is not funny.
It was unwise of me to confide in you all. Man, Kibo's like getting like bullied everywhere he goes. Going to do his best to help. She's still in shock. So in the end the culprit really was. No, it's nothing. We can talk about it once the trial starts. What? Wait, what? Is it that obvious?
Okay.
A true and ghost don't matter right now. The culprit is among us. She said it! One of the weapons came from her lab and one of them came from Kyo's lab. But everyone had access to Maki's lab, so... I don't know! Rumble, rumble, rumble! It never gets old. As usual, we walk toward the elevator in silence. As soon as we remaining survivors stepped aboard, we descended. Perhaps because there were fewer of us, the elevator seemed to move faster. And so we fell, faster and faster, downward into the black. The elevator stopped, and just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Or is it?
Uh-oh.
Boy, they look really depressed. Must be because there's even less participants now. Don't say they look depressed. You'll make one of them sad. As much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth,
Now then,
let's hurry up and get this started.
extreme!
At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content. Alright. Her class trial was about to begin. I'm fucked, dude. Angie Yunaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game. Then Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible kill game even more. The two who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person? Two different people? We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. Yes! Let's go. Let's see if we have like any new skills to obtain. Transfer student from beyond the grave. In an attempt to resurrect the dead, Angie is killed. During a seance to search for answers, Tank was killed too. Skills. Alright. I have... Damn, I only have 3. Change tab. So I have Attentive Influence, which gives me more... Wait. Yeah. Health. This is more focus, and Charisma. It's pretty good too. Alright. Let's see. I'll look over these and see what's gonna be useful for this trial. Alright, so I'd love to get like Delusion. Slowly recovers the influence gauge while concentrating and during fever time. That seems really useful while I'm like 3 off. So, I mean, what I should do at first is probably like equip everything that I bought and just didn't, like initial A for example, the first letter will be filled. That's gonna be super useful. Yeah, I just didn't equip it last time, I guess. And we also, yeah, we got this from like Mio, right? From finishing her like free time events. Once part of an object becomes visible, the entire object will be shown. Oh, that's really good! Effective to an imagination excavation. I also suck at that game, so hey, why not, man? Cool. Do we have anything else? I think everything else is already equipped. So, tension gauge, argument, armament, armament. I think that's fine. That's the taxi game. That's fine. Test screen will light up. That's fine. Maybe this one? Silences all conversations except those the reticle is on. Effective to... I don't know if that's useful. Sometimes you do want to listen to everything, right? Guess you could just read it, but... I don't know if this one's gonna be good. Maybe... Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, I think I'm done. Alright. I mean, having like the first argument show, or like the first keyword shown would also be good, but I don't think that minigame is like that bad. Like usually, that didn't cause too many problems so far. I'm assuming it'll get harder, right? But should be fine. Alright, let's return. And I'll save one more time just before we start here. Alright. So yeah, let's go, I guess. We can do a bit of the beginning of the trial. Difficulty is still set to mean, yeah. Alright. Let's go. I really don't know how this is gonna go.
Now then, let's begin with the... During the trial, you'll present your vote correctly. I'll punish everyone also. Refusing to... Now, smiles, everyone! It's showtime! Let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time.
That's what I think, yo!
Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less time fixing fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman!
Spaceman! That's what he's actually called, damn.
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
That's like a nickname one of my friends gave him that recently started playing this game. Just keeps calling him a spaceman. Let's go, it's canon.
Who did it? Who killed Angie and Tenko?
Yeah, she was like close to both of them. Fuck, right?
Do not let your emotions hasten your judgment. There may be two killers.
So, our other culprit might not be one of us here.
Hmm? What do you mean?
You're gonna scare Kaito.
The transfer student. Maybe our resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
Is it even possible for a revived corpse to be the culprit? What do you think, Kaito? Well, in the interest of being thorough, I should clear things up here. Here we go! Time to fail. Damn.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates.
No!
So, ritual did work?
Ritual
Who
did
was
work?
resurrected, I wonder?
No.
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back.
Yes, she did.
Rantaro was resurrected.
I
The
think...
culprit is the late Rantaro Amami!
Please, stop it!
I think it's gonna be the Necronomicon. Because it wasn't destroyed. So the ritual did not succeed. This isn't about believing in reviving the dead. I have to focus on their statements. Were those statements correct? Nope.
This crime was committed by the recent...
Hold on. How do I concentrate as E? Okay.
deceased. They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates.
No!
So, ritual
Bam!
that's wrong!
Alright. Good start, at least.
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded.
Yep.
According to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us, you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
And that didn't happen. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times.
If Angie's ritual had succeeded, the book would have been gone.
Yep. So no transfer student is like... No one could resurrect it, basically.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
Then, going to think Rantaro probably not culprit.
You think so?
Oh, I guess you're right.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
Now hold on a second! I can't let that comment stand! Sure, everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy, as long as you use the Necronomicon.
What are you talking about? There's no way that's possible.
But it's true. I never lie about motives.
Daddy said so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
Man, I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive. You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
Monodum is still alive, though.
What? Yeah, right, what?
the resurrection on Monodam's corpse.
Damn. Damn.
Oh? So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
There's no way it's possible!
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us.
What is that? Like, for all the other ones, they're just like X'd out or whatever. What does it say for Angie? It's just like she's in... It's like a halo and like wings or whatever. She's with Atua now.
Let's hurry up and find out who the Blackened is.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
Who did it?
Step aside, Half Pint. I'll handle this. I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
I don't know about that. You just say that because the sword came out of his lab, but I really don't think Kyo's gonna murder anyone. He said that from the start, that he's just here to watch.
What? Why?
Don't play dumb with me, Creepshow. I already know what happened.
Yeah, I guess. I guess she knows.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab. Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
What was... Angie had locked herself in the Ultimate Artist Lab since yesterday, working on the ritual. She had not unlocked the door unless someone from the student council asked her to. Student council members were Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsumugi. I think this is it. Then he could have not gained access to the lab.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in,
Broken?
and
No.
murdered the fuck out of Angie. Booyah! I'm a fucking shit.
Okay, well, it's not Tsumugi's account then, it's one of the logs. Well, wait, which one? We had like 2, right? We had 2 bullets for that?
Yes!
Really the culprit.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie.
We have front door and back door. This door has a cylindrical lock, one of them swallowed the only key. But the back door also could not have been used, right? After Angie's body was found, the door was locked, but Kokichi opened it by picking the lock. Let's check out the other 2 bullets.
And it was found in Kyo's research.
Saw the sliding lock. When Angie's body was found, the sliding lock was locked from the inside. The handle, the sliding lock moves. At the slightest touch, something gold and shiny was on the handle. So I guess since the key was mentioned on the other 2 bullets,
Lab.
it's gonna be that one then. So
Which makes you, Kyo.
the front door, right? Yeah. Let's try that. Let's try that.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon.
The rusty katana.
You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke.
Oh, okay. Whether the key had a key or not, Angie still would have let him in into her lab. Okay, so my initial thought was correct. Damn. All right.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie.
Then it's Tsumugi's account.
But
So the rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo. I did not care about some katana. Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke
In.
Damn, should have went with my initial idea. All right.
No, Kyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab.
There's always like some solutions or like multiple solutions that could work, right? But then it's tough like figuring out what the game wants you to exactly think about in that scenario sometimes.
She said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Kyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
I do believe that.
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
No. Kokichi can open the log.
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you actually got it.
Nice.
Oh, how clever.
You can just ignore her, Gonta.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Tsumugi, and Himiko.
Well, it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie. I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
Yeah, of course.
Can we trust their friendship so readily?
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta, Tsumugi, and Kibo.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
You mean one of those 2 people? 'Cause a robot ain't people, Jack!
I will let that remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
Yeah.
Whatevs. The culprit should confess already. Gonta, Keyboy, or Tsumugi? Well?
Well?
No, not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
Hey, stick up for me too.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta if you don't believe.
Torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
And I'm not the culprit either.
Mass panic, let's go.
Gonta not
No,
culprit.
not the culprit.
Gonta wouldn't hurt a fly, dude. Oh fuck, no. Ah!
You must consider other possibilities.
What am I doing?
Surely there must be suspects outside the
not
student
betray
council.
Gentlemen,
Council.
not betray.
That's utterly
Alibi
impossible.
for last night.
A dead chick
Not just
can't be
anyone
the
could
culprit.
I think maybe the lockpicking?
Why?
Only student council members had access.
Bam! Let's go. I heard it too. God. I'd say it's going well so far, damn.
No, it wasn't just student council members that could have opened that lab door.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi? Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab, right?
I was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have.
You showed us, bro.
Because I saw you open the classroom lock by
Yeah.
picking it.
Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the log. I mean, who's to say he's the only one who can do this? We just saw him do it, so we know he can, but I don't think like lockpicking is a is an ability that is like super rare. But maybe we should just assume that he's the only one that can. There, open sesame.
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember. Yeah, I did it. I killed Angie.
Oh, okay, good. What? No, he's lying, but fuck, man. Why is Shuichi such a fucking good character, dude?
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie.
Okay.
The culprit was me, all along.
What?
What are you saying? Is this some kind of joke?
Yes.
Nah, no joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins.
That makes sense. Okay, we forgive you.
And it helped. I feel so much better. Whew!
Wait, so Kokichi really is culprit?
No, he's lying. I think. Maybe?
Maybe.
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't. Yeah.
No, definitely not a lie. I killed Angie.
I guess we have some proof that. Yeah.
Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
Then let me ask you, culprit. How did you lock the room?
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it.
That's what
You
I thought.
keep the door closed from the outside.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room.
Why not? Oh!
They used a different method.
I mean, can we be sure though? Just because of like the gold coating or whatever?
What different method?
Or.
Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was.
The back door.
That's it! The back door. That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
That's the question, isn't it?
The culprit used a certain tool.
Alright. Tool that the culprit used. What? No! I forgot how this works. What are the controls? Delete piece. And they like switch colors and shit, right? Damn! No, I don't know. Fuck, dude. This is not gonna end well. Oh, there's the... But like, that's not the item I'm looking for. There's a Monokuma! No! Yes! I got it! Yay! Clear. Oh! That looked good. Fuck! I mean, I have time. Like, I could sit here and think about it, but like... Damn it, dude. I can just destroy them, right? It'll just like... What'll happen if I do this? Oh, it'll cost me some time. Yeah, that's fine though. We're looking for the katana though, and there it is. Alright. Not too bad. And we found Dead Monokuma. Let's go.
The gold leaf katana that was stabbed into Kaede's effigy. The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
So the gold leaf was on the sliding lock
Because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it. The gold leaf on that katana did peel rather easily.
That evidence rings a bell. Specifically,
Oh no.
a school bell.
DR1 reference.
Huh? Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
Hope hope something. I don't remember.
Now, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
Ooh, the gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it. So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right? But wait, how did they move it with the katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
Maybe that's what the dolls were used for, or like the effigies? I don't know.
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself.
I'm so glad Shuichi is like the smartest person alive.
Setup after all.
Yeah.
The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigy's hung upside down.
Okay, so it was related to that.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
No, that wasn't necessary.
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
Yeah, for the killer's purpose in this case. Different purpose, what could that have been? Corporate somehow used the setup to lock the room. Don't tell me I'm supposed to make sense out of this, because like, what am I even looking at here? It's stabbed into Kaede. I don't know. I need to know the reason behind every step of that setup. If I do that, the way the culprit locked the room should be clear. I don't know! No! Wait, okay. Move car, accelerate, concentrate. Aren't I supposed to like... Ah, yeah, okay. I gotta make sure to collect these. What? Hold on. What turned the handle of the sliding log? That's a good question. Alright. Daviji's hand, Katana's hilt. Dude, fuck, dude, I have literally no idea! Yay! I'm winning! But yeah, the hand wouldn't make sense. I just chose what seemed more plausible. Damn, desert level now. Let's go. Thankfully, this minigame is like not that bad. I mean, none of them really are. Just like the Hangman's Gambit can get super like just sometimes it just doesn't make any sense if you have no idea what they're talking about or like don't know the word or whatever. That's another issue, not knowing the word. What was done to make the katana turn the lock? Katana was stabbed into effigy, stone was tampered with. Probably that. Oh! Nice, alright. Next question! Oh, this is a long one. Okay, like 5 minutes left, I think we should be good. Pass through the center. Pass through the center. Damn, I missed 2 there. Fail. What is going on? I'm the worst. It doesn't matter if I miss them, it's just like a bit of time loss. Let's see. How was the effigy manipulated to make the katana affect the lock? It was like hung upside down or whatever, right? That was what caused that to happen. Let's see. Swing it back and forth, making it fall, spinning it. Fuck! Okay, fuck. I don't know. No! I don't know, dude. I guess spinning it then, yeah. Damn. Whew. There we go. That was stressful. Oh, you got it though.
That's it. The reason the culprit stuck the katana into the effigy was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
For having like no clue what was happening during this entire thing, it wasn't as bad.
Effigy spun? That's right. If you spun the effigy, the rope it was hanging from would twist.
Huh.
Then, if you let it go,
oh my
the rope
god!
would unwind, and the effigy would spin the other way.
And it would like... Would it... What? Oh my god,
And
it would...
of course, the katana would spin with it.
You'd have to place that thing with so much precision for that to hit the fucking sliding lock though. What?
I see.
No fucking
So the
way!
culprit used the katana's counterspin to push the lock into place?
That is fucking messed up, bro!
The culprit simply needed to spin the effigy's rope, and then swiftly leave. This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock. And thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
Who comes up with that shit? Fuck me, dude.
Yes, that's how Angie's lab was locked. By using the effigy with a katana.
A plan born from the heart of a sword traveling through the air to intercept us.
Well,
Oh, but could it have moved the slide lock so easily?
The sliding lock was pretty loose. A little push could move it.
yeah, we tested that.
As long as the spinning katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, they could keep trying until it locked.
I guess so, yeah. There was like no time limit. They just had to make sure it... Yeah, true. Okay, that explains it.
Which is why the culprit chose to strike at nighttime, as to avoid detection.
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime.
Are you saying it's the student council's fault?
How are all the culprits here just like... such... How do you come up with these like contraptions, dude? It's insane.
I didn't say that.
In any case, the culprit probably used the murder weapon for this trick. It had to have been the right length to hit the sliding lock from the effigy.
The culprit couldn't find a blade long enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
The other effigies were only hung up so we'd think it was some kind of ceremony. That way, we wouldn't notice the lock trick.
But Kokichi did say earlier that he could have picked the lock closed. I don't want to completely ignore that possibility.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine the culprit would have done all this just for a distraction.
If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
A lie? What?
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
Cough it up, Kokichi!
Oh, man. You guys got me. Okay, I'm not the culprit.
I'm actually the second culprit who killed Tenko.
You're telling the truth this time, right?
Who knows?
I want to say I'm lying, but I'm not.
Why did you say you were the culprit?
I wanted to lure the culprit out. If I claim to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me?
Fuck, man. You can see he has a point.
And if they pressured me to confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious. Sheesh. Darn it. It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted in on my plan.
You and your fucking lies! Go sit in the corner and play with yourself!
Oh,
Okay, I'll start right now.
let's go.
Alright, so who's
Alright.
the asshole who set up this locked room mystery?
Me.
Mew, I can't hold it up anymore.
Oh my god.
What's the matter? You going soft on me now?
Who made the locked room mystery doesn't matter since anyone could have done it.
Yep.
Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
Fucking.
Cum dumpster!
I mean, he's not wrong.
Finally! Someone finally called me a cum dumpster!
GG.
What should we talk about now?
Thank you, Gonta.
We must focus not on the locked room, but on who entered Angie's lab.
Who did it? I don't know. You probably know since you're watching this. Alright, cool. Well, I think we're done, right? Fuck. There we go. We shall find out who entered Angie's lab in the next one. Whew! Alright. Heated trial. I'm doing a lot better than I thought, but it's gonna get a lot harder from here on out, so we'll see how it goes. Probably gonna get a few game overs, but that's fine as long as we solve whatever's been happening here. I don't, like, so far I've not been able to guess the correct killer in any of the cases. Like, I had no idea that Kaede killed Rantaro, and I also didn't suspect Kurumi at all. So we'll see how this one goes in the next one. So thank you all so much for watching this part of Let's Play Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. We'll continue the trial in the next one, but until then, take care everyone!
Watch it, because that's from now on, that's your habitat. あんたの舞台などした日みたいに人間してると思ってるのは機械 Boys and girls and everything between us undead soul was never seen Putting on a mask while you ask for the better rule That's his task